you don't know how to become disciplined, actually. You know the process, you know the step, but you don't know how to exactly do it correctly. Well, I may be an academic achiever student who serves as an organization in our school and volunteers this and that and get good grades. But hear me out. Despite of those achievements that I have, I am still undisciplined and I was irresponsible and I don't know how to manage my time. Because I was stuck in this black hole trap where I consume social media content overly, play a lot of games, watch adult contents, and do it overnight until I don't have sleep. So I was tired, I was lacking purpose, and I don't have my real identity as a successful entrepreneur. So I actually embarked my journey to change this and have the quest to have the learning desire and fire to conquer myself. So here are my top consuming videos that I always consume that helped me to become who I am today. I actually will highlight my specific strategies that I've made. I also wrote a book about coding your time with Google Calendar. Link is in the description. It's totally free, no email sign up. I also tried manual weekly planner, which was also ineffective. The most effective one currently that I'm using is the Pomodoro technique with the Forest app. I actually work 25 to 5 minutes, but mostly what's most effective in working to me is I work for 4 to 5 minutes and rest for 15 minutes. Hear me out that those 15 minutes are gadgetless mode, which means I don't use any laptop, electronic device, phone, etc. and so forth. I use that time to actually do my chores, to rest, to exercise, to meditate, or something that would make me feel better away from those gadgets. Regarding to the color coding your time, it was actually very good to start because it's super basic. All you have to do is to learn how to use Google Calendar and you're good to go. So I was actually trying deep work from the very start. I was trying hard things and then I didn't meet my expectation and my goals because for me, I've discovered the productivity is just a matter of gaming experience. You start from level 1, you can't beat the level 100 boss or the level 100 task. So you have to start little by little gaining experience and you make that habit that you are building harder if you think and you believe that you can do it. So it's a matter of step by step. And I always believe that motivation is a myth. Motivation is the biggest mistake every entrepreneurs do. They make motivation as a source to work. But actually, in the end part, motivation is just temporary. It will just give you 2 to 3 hours of motivation or 45 minutes or 5 minutes, and then it will go away. So I never depend on my motivation. I depend to the value of experience, depending not on my emotions, but being more logic, being more of a stoic, and denying myself and denying my gratification. Of course, it will be hard at first, all right? But if you have that type of desire, one desire to change, you have that desire to change your current situation to the pain of change, you'll be unstoppable, I promise you. When I was actually beginning my journey was a disaster because at first it was really hard. Like really everything that you're starting, it will be hard. Maybe it will be easy at first, but the end part, you may not survive. So you must actually be persistent. My biggest advice from the start to the middle is a disaster and then the end part to be successful. Because being disciplined, it's more like an art. Being disciplined or changing your habit is not 100%, but you're just actually minimizing that. Which means you can't be perfect 100% at a time every day. You can't be productive. There will be times that you will procrastinate, but don't you worry, don't beat yourself, don't criticize yourself that you're not doing the right thing every single second because procrastination is the normal thing. Even Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Elon Musk, Andrew Tate do all procrastination, so don't beat yourself up or you'll beat your productivity down. There's no such thing as it's too late because it's never too late, how old are you? And small procrastination won't hurt. Just calculate the time, how many hours did you procrastinate, and that's it. Try better. And also, don't target about making streak. It's not really sustainable. It's not about the winning streak, but it's about how many ups did you actually do when you were down, when you actually step back, when you fall down. How many times did you get up? So how did I manage to stay on track despite of these challenges? So I just remember my purpose I have that one desire to change. I think of my goals as a main source of motivation. As a masculine man, it's very important. I actually use music as a way to actually work out during the morning because it's sleepy, and have a classical, soothing, calming music while I'm studying in the night. And actually, never forget myself to rest and reward myself. The reward can be food, the reward can be rest, the reward could be reading your favorite book, the reward could be walking, the reward could be playing guitar and so forth. But it all depends on you. So I started actually seeing significant changes as a momentum. It was just like slow at first, like a snowball. It's continued to being bigger and bigger and having that velocity until you actually make that hard task into an easy one and you become automated with your habits. That is the goal that you need. One of my most biggest habit that I've actually am proud of is reading books, because it enabled me to become the person who I am today and to change different perspectives in the world and to become more positive, to become more disciplined, more productive. It serves as a foundation for me, learning from different mentors from the book and actually applying those principles in my life. So the greatest habit that you can do is to read a book. At start, it will be so boring. I actually started reading every night of a book on 3 pages a day or 1 pages a day. Just challenge yourself for the next 21 days to form that habit and you'll be successful. So I'm actually becoming the author itself. So I believe that habits are actually compounding, and then you gain the momentum, you gain the velocity, and your habits become more automated and more easier. So focus on small habits and stop making it harder once you find it easier. So how did it made my life improve and have less stress? Actually, the more I accomplish my goal, the more I feel fulfilled as a man. The more I have the sense of purpose, the more I have energy, the more it feels like a game and not work. I actually feel fulfilled, more alive, and less depressed because of those goals. And I have the sense of passion and purpose despite of the challenges. From playing video games, from being addicted to this and that, now I have the purpose to learn, to excel, and to thrive, and to become the best version of myself. And that is the beauty of becoming disciplined. So you become more successful, you become more confident, you become to have more self-esteem, and that habit become a foundation of your success. Habit is the foundation of any career relationship that you're targeting. Habit and productivity is the key. It resulted me to become the top 1% of the people. The people who are afraid to speak, 99.9% of them or 99%, I was the one who was able to volunteer and speak. I was the top 1% in every areas, whether in career, whether in school, whether in job, whether in profession. The good thing about this, it is as a momentum experience. It is a momentous result that you can use. I started desiring genuinely to work and not just to work. Not to view that work as a work, but to view that work as a passion, as a desire, as a love to work. I'm not an workaholic, but I'm more of a workaholic because I love what I'm doing. Once you become disciplined, you become loving. Once you become disciplined, you start loving to work. I also believe in the quotation that says, what you believe you can achieve. And when you say you can or can't, it's both usually correct. There's a person who said that is actually true. I realized there are no shortcut to working hard. There's no shortcut to working hard. If you want to be successful, there's no shortcut. You can't do smart work because smart work, I believe, is for a lazy person. You have to actually start from working hard before you work smart. And the thing is, life is so unfair and that you have to pay the price. You have to pay the time, the energy, the finances that you need in order to make that goal into a reality. Final tip for my viewer is to learn. Have the desire and discipline, not the motivation. Know your why and purpose. Prioritize on logic, not emotion. Deny your feelings. For the next day, I want you to write a plan. It's called the MVP, the most valuable priority. You're going to write your plan in a small sheet of paper, and then write your 3 goals there, the 3 most valuable impact tasks that you can do in a specific day. Just 3 tasks only. Put it in your pocket and then view it. And if you finish one, slash it, dash until you actually finish all and repeat it for the next 21 days and build that habit. Trust me, your life will be more organized. You become less stressed if you already plan your day the night or the day before. And I want you to recommend to study Stoicism, maybe in TikTok or Instagram, and to actually use the Forest app and the Pomodoro technique or the book that I've actually linked down below. So my journey was about starting from here, from level 1 to level 10 to 15 to 50 to 100 is a momentum. I went to many processes before I get to level 100 of discipline. If I can, I know you can too. So if you love this video, just hit like and also subscribe for more self-improvement and entrepreneurship content. It will be always hard at the first, at the middle, and at the last. So are you hard enough to make that change? That's for you to think about. Baboosh!